Hey guys. Hello, hello. I just got a box of pennies and I opened it. And I got an ender. Let's see if it'll focus. Ooh. I hate these cameras. There it goes. Kind of, sort of. Not really. Anyway, it is a wheat cent ender. Hello, hello. Ronnie, Kendall, Pot of Jam, David. Hi, hi, hi. So, other than that, I wanted to, test the ticker there that I put on OBS and see how it looks to you guys. I think it should be all right, and I hope everybody can hear me okay. Can everybody hear me? Hi, Tessa. That is perfectly fine, lady. I was just trying to go through some coins and stuff I just got from the bank, so seeing if I have any other enders. I got one so far, but that's good. That is a good sign. So, you know what? I'm not going to go through all of these. We'll just see as we go. Hey, how you doing, Hoagie? Hoogie. Hoogie. I always want to say Hoagie. It's Hoogie. So, is everybody getting ready for tonight and tomorrow? And this snowstorm that we're in the middle of could not come at a better time, because it just means that I have to keep my butt planted at home. I just about took out a car and a couple telephone poles on my way home because it is that yucky out and the road's like ice. So, hi Lincoln, how you doing? Anyway, I got an ender, so we're gonna see out of this box of pennies if there's anything else in there. It's in pretty good shape, so I'm guessing it's probably a 50s, but we'll see. The other end is a 90 something. Maybe it's the 92 cam I've been searching for over a year that I just cannot seem to find. It's not that bad. The temperature is actually not bad at all. It's like 28, but it is a 92. So I have a wheat ender and a 92, which is not a cam. So, boo. But that's still pretty cool. But because it's warmer and everybody and their mother is driving and the plows are not out, it makes the one main road onto the base here like it's just a sheet of ice. Not that I know of that's on right now. The Giant Garrett detectorist, he's from the UK. Thor's Treasures, he's from the UK. Who else is from the UK? Hi, dog, how are you? So, it is a 57D. That was my ender. Are you? Yeah, we're supposed to, they're talking like 6 to 14 inches, and because I'm up in higher terrain, we usually end up getting more snow than less. So, and I'm 18 miles away from Lake Superior. So everywhere closer to Lake Superior and down will get, you know, it kind of goes back and forth. You just never know. But this one, they're calling for the high terrains. Not a problem, Pot of Jam. I will try to remember to pass it along. So, we'll see. We'll see what we end up with. But right now, we got a few inches, and it's not flying bad. But the wind is supposed to pick up to like 40 miles an hour, and it's supposed to get pretty darn cruddy. So, we will see. An 80, an 08, 77, a 73. I don't have my little Lincoln thing here. 67. Ooh, a 69S. Let's see. It is not the 69S, but it is a nice repunchment mark. Looks to me. That is definitely machine doubling. Liberty. Not too shabby. I always keep my S mint marks though. So we'll keep that one. Ew, that one's got some woody going on. I don't know. The camera does not pick up wood grain very well. It's very light on this one, but it is. I went and did my big grocery shopping on Wednesday, not knowing the snowstorm we were going to be getting, but I just went on Wednesday and got that done, so I'm thankful I didn't have to go all the way into Marquette. And then I just ran into town here, which is 5 minutes away, and yeah, it was fine going in, and by the time I got back, that road was like a sheet of ice, so not very happy about that. Ew, this one's got crud. It's cruddy. That's alright. Wasn't a good year anyway. Hi, Happy Couple Coins. How are you doing today? I just thought I would pop on real quick. I just got a box of pennies and I had an ender. So one end had a 1992, was not a cam, and the other end was a 57D wheat. So figured we'd look at that real quick. A 9 to 3. Where's my scale? Oh, where did it? Oh, I've been reorganizing everything, so now I don't know where anything is. And I need another camera, I think. I need one that points down to see what I'm doing. Ooh, 2018D. That's like my third one I've found in circulation so far. And it's November. And we don't get a whole lot. Golden Day, well, that's good. I'm going to assume that's good. Pretty sure that's good. Well, that too, Coin Dragon. That's the first thing my husband said. I called him. I was shaking. I was like, oh, because I literally almost took this poor girl in a Subaru out. I drive a Jeep Commander. So the road, the main road that comes onto the base off the highway is fine, and then you turn on to what you would consider like a secondary main road. And it goes down, and it's a huge, massive S. So I went down fine. I was coming around, and my ass end just went out. And, you know, of course, my first instinct, brakes. Okay, that didn't work. So then I just started steering out of it. And a telephone pole was coming in my view awfully close. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm like, don't you even. And I steered out of it. Thankfully, there was no other cars. After I steered out of it, another car started coming down. So they saw me correct get myself corrected and go. And as I was coming, and then I went through that one, and I was coming around the last curve. And same thing, my ass end just started going out. And so that time I was steering out of it, and I got myself off of the side of the road. But as I came back onto the road, she was like right there, and so I had to steer into it, and she just sitting there like, ugh. Okay, I know how to drive again. There's always got to be one first beginning of the year that you just happens. Ooh, that's almost a no FG, but it's still there. That's a 72D. I'm a little blurry. Little fuzzy there. There we go. Oh, we got a little doubling on that. Not much. Perilous. Yes, it was. Oh. It sucked. That's all I would say. It sucked. But everything's good. Jeep's good. I didn't break anything as far as I know. And I didn't break anybody or myself. So, you know, life is good. Can't complain. Another 72D with cruddies. Pardon my nail with my black fingernail polish. That one looks like it might be. I don't know. What would you say? It looks like the G's still in there. That's kind of dirty. It's hard to tell. Whoops. Oh, not too bad. Hi, Peter. How are you doing? I don't know if you guys, any of you guys have ever watched Dave Chappelle's stand-up show called, what's it called? Killing Me Softly, I think? Anyway, he's got a thing on there. He says, all right, Frank, about how Marilyn Monroe and JFK and Bobby, and how you don't hear, well, now we do, but you don't hear a whole ton about that. And he's like, why? Because those two pages in history are stuck together. And every time I see two pennies that are stuck together, that's what I think. Lincoln and Kennedy, but maybe that's just a bad joke, but I think it's funny. That's a 2015. That is not a big double die. That is very dirty. Ew, 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 ew. A 98. Close. Boo. You're in the snow too? Yeah, ours really started. Woke up with about 2 inches on the ground and probably got another inch or so. And we, oh, I still gotta weigh that 83. And we're fixing to get, or as they say, 6 to 14 inches. Ugh, coin digging, sorry man. It's here, it's that time. I'm so not happy about it, but it is what it is. I want to say it's just the plain 83 that has that major double die. And I want to say it's the obverse, if I remember. Yes, Kendall Kid. Silver Badger, what's up? How are you, bud? It's been a while. I haven't seen you. How's the weather over there today? You have to pardon me. My pennies are over here. No, we got, what is it? I can't ever get this thing to focus. There it goes. Come on. Be nice. It's not going to be nice. It has 2 different reverse enders. I did. Sharing is caring, Silver Badger, just so you know. Sharing is caring. I am always willing to share our snow. We have more than enough to go around. More than enough. Ugh, it's that time. What can I say, you know? 64, 71. Now you can see the whole screen. Yeah, how's the ticker look? Is it legible? Can you read it? I mean, I know it's legible because it's typed, but what's up with that? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it works good and everybody can read it, because I was trying Streamlabs and my computer is just not working with me. Me and Missy here were going rounds yesterday. Something fierce. And I've been trying to kill all these little processes that, or processes, however you say it, Oh, that one's almost gone. That run in the background because Windows 10 has a wonderful issue, a memory leak, and it will use up 100% of your disk space, which will then cause you to be bogging down. And font on the PayPal. Oh, I could probably do that. So in doing that, I was trying to kill off, what was it? Why can't I think of the name right now? I just can't. It's not there. They're possible. Oh, what's it called? Superfetch? Yeah, Superfetch just sucks the life out of your computer, as well as Cortana. Cortana can. They say, oh, it's not that bad. Well, it wasn't helping. See if that. Ooh, that's really big now. I was trying something fun. What else was there? Defender, Windows Defender. That's the other one. Anyway, those three processes. So I killed Cortana, killed Defender, killed Superfetch. Then all of a sudden, I was trying to do something else. I couldn't get to the command prompt. Then I realized I had to right click on the start because it's not built like the old Windows. So I'm like, what in the heck? So I brought Cortana back to life. And yeah, so it's just been an ongoing battle. Ran some scan disks and some check disks, and you know, the check disk ran all night. Yeah, you can sit there and close all these processes off. You can go in the registry and kill these processes off. And it's like, I swear to God, after you restart or do like a check disk, Windows will pop them back on there. And it is the most frustrating thing ever. So I cannot get Streamlabs to work, which really blows because I really like that program and I'd love to be able to use it. But I can't. And so it is just, yeah, I'm not happy. And I am ready to go 100% to the dark side because I already have an iPhone and I have an iPad. So we might as well just make it official and officially go to the dark side. Cortana's a pendejo. Yeah, she is. And I don't like her at all. And me and her have had words. We don't like each other. Not one bit. So it's just, ugh. But I got it running. It's running fine. It runs OBS just fine. But now, like, if I tried to open up a web page to show you guys something on the web page, it wouldn't want to do it. And it would bog up for a while until that web page is fully loaded. And then, hi, David. And then the other thing, too, is if you watch your processes, the Google will run. If you have 2 tabs open, all of a sudden you have 30-some Google processes going, or Chrome, I should say. So I may just do away with Google Chrome because that's not going to work for me. And that's sucking up a bunch of my memory. Now I did fix the, memory leak. Or I shouldn't say that. It's like a hard drive leak. I don't know what else you want to call it, but there's ACHI something or another. You have to go in and fix it in your registry and everything. And so I did that. So now I got it. It's not using up all of my disk space, but it's still using up a ton of my memory. So it's like you got to give one, then others pop up, and it's just, Windows really sucked when they made this one. I understand they were trying to go more quote unquote user friendly, but they blew it. I would rather have 2000 professional. So if for some reason this thing decides to start acting up, I do have an old laptop that works fine for the most part. and I'll just have to do a plain Jane stream. And that one, yeah, I have to keep it plugged in because the battery's shot, and it runs Windows 7. Whoop. So I miss building my own computers, but I don't know enough anymore. Well, that's because that's all I've ever used. I've only ever used Windows, and I used to build them because I used to be a pretty hardcore gamer. I don't game anymore. Once in a blue moon, you put Call of Duty on or something, and yeah, I'm horrible. I can't move until I beat the game. And I start at the easiest level, and then I have to sit there and keep playing each harder level. So that's why I don't game too much anymore, because now I have too many responsibilities. This is a 98, and it is not a wham. What is that? Is that like a Linux dealio? I never got too much into Linux. I'm not that hardcore. I learned a little bit about coding and stuff, but I'm not. Now I'm like, what? Not a clue. That's not diddly. So, oh, I have our secret code. Do you guys know about the secret codes for the coin seminars this weekend? If you know what I'm talking about, hit 1. Enter 1. COBOL. I've heard of COBOL. I don't know of the other ones. Ubuntu, I think is how you say it. 1 to the 3rd. Nice. I think that's how you say it. But my cousin Seth, he's super hardcore into doing that stuff, and so he's always ran Linux and whatnot. Not you. No, not you, Peter. If you didn't know what I was talking about. Are you serious? You better know what I'm talking about. All right. Well, there's a few people here that don't. So, Badger and Hi-Ho, if you didn't know, there is a coin seminar going on this weekend, which obviously some of the stream times are running on the bottom of my page here. But I don't have them all. Ken Peavy has all of them listed that are starting, and it starts tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern, I want to say, with Riser's Treasure Hunting Emporium. They're going to start the stream off. So, anyway, as far as I know, Risers and Cheapskate Coins, they're doing they're doing one at 9 and one at 10. And that is, like I said, in Eastern. And then tomorrow, there are a ton of different channels. I'm not telling you the code yet. There is a ton of different channels that are doing coin seminars. So people have, well, as you can see on here, the Lincoln cent large and small dates. Foreign coins. I'm doing one on Canadian large cents. Just all kinds of different stuff that you can learn. Mantic coins. Shay, he's going to do one on how to use chatbot if you do streams. So you can learn how to use that program. So there's quite a bit. And yeah, everybody who is doing classes, is going to have a secret code. And then Monday night at the very last one, which is Ken Peavy's, and I believe that one will be at 10 p.m. on Monday, which it'll scroll down here somewhere or down there. He is doing a big giveaway, and you have to know or have to figure it out. So you don't have to be on every stream, but if you want to get the codes, you need to figure out what those are. So I have my code. And I'm trying to figure out a fun way to do it. I was debating on doing like trivia and making people figure it out, but then I was like, no, that might not be such a good idea because if somebody figures out the wrong answer and then they're gonna be mad at me, and I don't want that. Um, so yeah, we'll see. Sorry, I gotta check my phone's beeping. It's my kid's school, so we'll see. Oh, parent teacher conferences. Oh yay, goody. So, Silver Badger, it is no big deal. Life happens, and we can't always all be on YouTube all the time. No, I was off, pretty much off for a lot of the summer. These 71Ds are missing a lot of stuff. There's another one I've found now. It's struck through Greece, I know, but there's no E. Pluribus unum looks really fat to me. So that is something we'll have to look into. Put that one aside. I got a 98. Is it the Wham? Let's see. No. Blech. Some of us are dummies. Make what easier? Oh, for the code you mean? No, I'm not going to do the trivia thing. Not at all. I will probably have it flash up on the screen a couple times throughout the stream. Hello, Cerebral Killer. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Well, and last time I checked, the sky was still up. The sun is up somewhere. And my roof is up, which is always a good thing. Look at that FG. That thing is tiny. Right? Thankfully, at this point in time, it's my landlord's roof. So if it comes down, he's got to deal with it. I always have such a hard time coming on the other side. I know there's large and small date varieties for the 1974. I can never tell. I have a fairly hard time. I can tell the 60s. The 60s to me are easy because that 6s is easy. But the 1970s, I always bugger those ones up and think I have something and then it isn't anything. And I always check, but it's frustrating. I can't find this 84 double ear to kill for nothing either, which is... I keep looking. I find lots of Wheaties and lots of 17Ps and 2009s, and I just cannot seem to find those. I know they're not easy, but I think by now I'd have found something. 87. There's a 70D. See, that's a large date. For sure. Hey Brian, how are you today? I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. I am doing wonderful. I am done running errands, and I don't have to be on the road anymore. So, that's a good thing. What are you shaking your head for? Hi, Fire Cajun. I'm sorry. I just noticed you. I'm so sorry. So, I hope everything's good with you, too. And I don't know why you're shaking your head. Oh, well, thank you, David. I do appreciate it. I have no idea what we're at with likes or anything. I don't have the web page open. I just have my chat popped out. Oh, look at what you just found. A 2009D. Anyone want to give a guess as to which 2009? Oh, no. Knock on a wannabe wood particle board. It's still wood. I just got this crappy sinus shit, but pardon my language. I also fell off the wagon with smoking too, so that's probably why. I've been trying to use the e-cigarette a little bit more. And no flu bugs, thankfully. I have been very much anti-flu shots for a long time. Since actually for probably about 9 years. I think my middle boy was about a year old the last time I got a flu shot, and our entire house, except for him, thank God, um, ended up with the F1N1, the swine flu when that was going, and that was absolutely fucking horrendous. I remember me and my ex-husband, literally, we laid on the living room floor because it was the closest thing to the bathroom, and it was just horrible. Yeah. Um so I have not had a flu shot since then, and I probably won't get one again unless, I have cancer or something like that. So it's bad, and I feel bad, and I know some people have to get them, and others are like, you need to be vaccinating, and that kind of thing is totally voluntary, to each their own. Now, my kids have all their vaccinations that are required for school and things like that. Like, that kind of stupid, but I don't do flu shots. And thankfully, knock on wood, it has been not a bad thing, because my kids very, very rarely get sick. I don't get sick very often. I'm a big supporter of letting your body do what it was made to do. And I'm very sorry that you guys had to go through that, because it sucks. It is horrible. And I'm glad everybody's okay. Another 69 there. So, hopefully, we will be safe from it this year. I have a hard time with these because of how shiny they are, and my scope just glares, and it doesn't seem to matter. Turn that off. It helps out a little bit. So I know on the 2015s there's a double dye. There's a very strong double dye. It almost kind of resembles like the 55. And this is not that, obviously, but I always try and check the fives, because I think they're supposed to come down to more of a point, and that is definitely not pointy. Whoa, somebody got mad at this thing. If y'all can see that. Look at that. It doesn't want to focus very well. It is chunked up, chewed up. That's a 77. Like, how does it happen? Does somebody just take an ice pick to it or something? Look at that. taking their poor frustrations out on Abe. What did Abe do to you? Oh, that's nice. Roadkill. Yeah. This one's got some nice... That one looks like a bullet hole. Looks like an entry wound. That's the entry wound. There's the exit wound. Junk. Absolute junk. There's another 98. Nope. BB gun, huh? I don't think it's quite that big. I don't know if the... Will the woody come... Can you see... This has some beautiful toning. You can kind of see the woody on this one. It's got some pretty rainbow toning, though. I just wish it was in a little better shape. That one's kind of neat, though. 81. There's another 83. That's a zinc, but I don't know about you guys. I always weigh 83s if I go through pennies, regardless, even if I know it's zinc. And zinc kind of has like that oily feel. It's weird. But I always weigh them just in case, because I've had a few coppers fake me out before. And that looks like a repunch. Definitely. We'll look at that one a little closer. Oh, otherwise. A 2000. Boom. Oh. FG. Oh, Al, I didn't even know you were here. Well, hi and goodbye. Good to see you. And I hope you have a good Friday. I just want to go through a few rolls, and then I got to get moving on the house. Hey, maybe you guys know. Do any of you guys know anything about heating furnaces? Just out of curiosity. I'm a pretty good, fix it myself, and I only call the landlords if it's something that I can't, or if it's electrical. I don't mess with electrical. I'm a little too blonde and space cadet-y for that sometimes. But I don't know if you guys know or not anything about furnaces. We have gas furnace. We have gas heat here. And I swear to God, my furnace, when it's cold out like this, it will run for 45 minutes before the blower actually kicks on. I weigh my small day 82s always. And I always weigh my 83s. Did I not weigh that one? I think I weighed that. No, I weighed that one. This is a 84. But yes, I do. Have a good day, Tessa. And thank you for stopping in. It was a beautiful sunrise this morning. I did catch some of it, so. That is not normal. I didn't think so. And, let's put it this way. I can't say a whole lot about my landlords. They're pretty okay. They're not the greatest, but they're okay. They will send someone over, like, immediately if my furnace goes out or something like that. And they know, that I don't mess with gas, I don't mess with electricity, and I don't do pilot lights. I'm just not comfortable. Everything else, plumbing, anything, I can do. I can replace my floors. It doesn't bother me. And they'll send somebody over, right away. If I call them and say, hey, my furnace is out, it hasn't run, it's getting cold. And usually I wait to see if, something will happen. But, yeah. I just cranked my heat up because it was at 68 and I wanted it on 72. It hasn't kicked on yet. And it's just been sitting there. It's running. I can hear it running. Blower hasn't kicked on. So, I don't know. 89s and 90s. No, not usually. If I see one that looks like it might be copper, I'll weigh them, but not. Those aren't ones that I'm like totally. I don't actually recall remembering anything about the 90s. 89s I do, but not the 90s. So you'll have to school me, because I'm still learning too. I'm learning all the time. So. I know these are Loomis rolls that I've been getting, and I haven't been getting very good pennies out of them. Every once in a while, my bank will, that's a good Woody. My bank will do a bunch of their own rolls, and the boxes will have the holes in them. And those are the boxes I usually score pretty big on, but you never know. That's got a lot of good wood grain to it. But it is chunked up. That looks like garbage. Excuse me. 90D copper planchet. Okay, I'll start checking them. I didn't know that. I mean, I heard about the 89s, but I didn't realize it was just Denver mint. It's woody. Put that in my woody pile. So yeah, I will definitely look into that. This is a 72D, so I'm going to check for the FG, which that's there. Everything else looks pretty normal. Used and chewed up. Oh, and the start of a ring of death. So, garbage. There's so many errors and varieties. It is just crazy. This is a 92D. Oh, come on. I wouldn't even care if it was messy and dirty like that. If that was a cam. $81. Nope. Nope, nope. That FG's almost gone there too. Oh, and it's got the ring of death. Done. Now I'm gonna make sure I didn't throw any over here. Yeah, I think I am going to. I have a DSLR. I might bring that down and hook that up and see if I can't get that so it can be looking at what I'm doing down here. Because I don't have any shelves or anything to like put a camera. So, after we go through this roll, I think I am going to jump off of here, try and get a few things done around the house. And then, yeah, I will definitely be bopping on and off streams and whatnot throughout the day. And, of course, tomorrow and everything, the whole weekend, basically. Oh, 92D. Nope. Thank you, Silver Badger. It was awesome to see you. And stay safe and warm. And I'm glad you're feeling better, you and the family. So we will definitely see you soon. I am on tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, so 8 o'clock your time. I've got some dough. This is the 99D. And you are most welcome, sir. And not a wham. Boo. 2015. One of these days, I am going to find a really good double die. If you will it, it will happen, right? If you build it, they will come. $93, 80. 80s are supposed to have really good, I think, double die. Oh, my Ken list here. I don't have a cherry picker's guide. I have the Ken list. Ah, good deal, Tessa. Thank you for coming back. I am going through my Ken list of penny varieties because I know there is a 1980 DDO Date Vest Liberty $. So there's $2 signs there. I don't know if you can even see that. See that on the 1980? So if Ken puts $, I'm looking. So, did you know he has a box that he has no clue what's in it sitting at his house? And it's really quite funny. And I'm just looking on the back to look. Nope, that is not it. Here's another 80. 80. Ooh, you guys see that E? And that G and that N? Look at that L. Oh, ooh. All right, we're going to move this down. If you get seasick or anything, don't look because it's going to get all wonky. Let's see if I can put this down a little more. And we might have to go upside down so it's not blurry. Well, that's just not doing it right, is it? No, it's not. Oh, there we go. I am like losing it with this light. I am going to say I think that is doubled. The I, the B for sure. All right, let's go up here and look. See, now it don't look so much like it. The O. That E does. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm thinking, Peter. Look at that E. Right there on that bottom. The bottom and the middle, for sure. I'm having a hard time. I wish I could get some better lighting. That T looks suspect, too. What? Oh, the one the dog's snoring on back here? Right there. She's keeping it warm for me. And it is very comfortable. I have a really comfortable office chair, too. I will be definitely living in that chair for a little while after surgery, so. The 8. I think so. I'm gonna have to look at this one a little better with my other lenses and my phone camera. But that one definitely needs to get put to the side. That one looked promising for sure. So now we're gonna move this back up a bit. Do. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Yay. Oh. 64. I can never tell on these, honestly. Because they're so circulated. It's like, what is damage and what is actually doubling? Well, here's another 99. No, not even close. 72D. It's there. Boo. Yeah, that is my big baby girl. She just turned 5 in August. She's Shar-Pei and Black Lab. I don't know about that one. Possibly. Is this 95? There's some really good double dyes for 95 too. I don't think this is one of them. It's a little off center, but it's not off the penny. Although that looks suspect, doesn't it? Very, very much so. You guys see that? The bottom of the bust? That could be something. It could just be a deteriorated dye, but I don't think so because nothing else looks like a deteriorated dye. But look at the top of his head there. It could just be, I don't know. Oh, put that one aside to look at. I have to ask a few questions. Ask a few questions on that one later. 85, 2000. Cam. Fail. There's another 70. Actually, that's a really nice one. That is a large date. $98. No. That's got some pretty purple toning though. Ooh, a 96. I find a lot of these. They're really, really, I mean, up close, obviously, you can see all the errors and whatnot, but from far away, they look really nice. That one's actually not too bad. He's got a gouge in his cheek and right by his face there. But nothing too fancy schmancy. 3. Alright. 85. Another 69. We're getting a lot of those today. Oh. That looks weird. Look at the 6s on those. That looks really funky. That doesn't look right. And that looks really fat. Have to look into that one. Six. Alright, couple more to go. 18. I don't think 62's had anything. I know I'm not talking a lot, guys. Sorry. It's getting a little hard to breathe right at the moment. That looks like a die crack on the one. And again, I don't know. That is a no. 2008, 80, 81, and a 14. And that's a D. That's not the right one. All right. So, that's what we have so far. Oh, you know what? I didn't check these. There's another 92. Nope. Oh, shoot. I just threw it in the box, Peter. I'm sorry. Which, I don't even know what year it was. What year was it? A couple of them landed on top. Oh, the 80? It was an 80D. It wasn't the regular 1980. It was just in good shape, so that's why I was looking at it. But do you know about the 66s? Because I don't think there's supposed to be any double 66s. And this one looks like the 6s look straight up doubled to me. But everything else on it is really fat. And I know some of the 60s have really big fat letters. But I mean, even that R in Liberty looks a little suspect there. The top of the S, and that's the thing, I don't know if it just got smushed and spread up, but the bottom parts of those 6s, and I don't think Ken has 66 on his list. No, 64 and then 68. So I don't know about that one. I'm gonna have to look into that one a little bit and see if I can find something. But otherwise, yeah. So I'm going to jump off of here for a little bit. I am going to try and get some house cleaning done, jump in the shower, and then hop back into penny rolls. And I guess if nobody's streaming, I might jump back on for a little while, go through some more, try and see if we can't set up that camera. So otherwise, if I don't see you guys, hopefully you all will be on Riser's Treasure Hunting Emporium. He will be streaming at 9 p.m. Eastern for the Welcome to the Coin seminar. So hopefully, if I don't see you before then, I will see you this evening. So thank you guys all very, very much. Stay safe, stay warm, and I will talk to you all later.